When you're ready to go camping for the weekend and you find out that your air mattress has a leak, it's never a good time. But I'm going to show you how to fix it.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Napoleon, like anyone can even know that.
Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Today I'm going to show you how to patch an air mattress. And there's probably a lot of videos on this, but there's not that many that show how to fix the fuzzy side of these. I'll show you what I mean. So most of your air mattresses like this have a kind of a smooth vinyl side, and then the top has this fuzzy stuff on it. And you can use these vinyl repair kits. There's all kinds of them. I bought this one on Amazon. They're nice to have. You can pack one of these in along with your stuff, and it might hold for the weekend, but generally on this fuzzy side, it won't hold very good. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deflate this, and I'll show you what I'm going to try to do. So there's a couple ways you can go about this. I've got some sandpaper here. You can try to sand away this soft side. Some people call it flocking. So we'll try that a little bit, see how that works. I don't know how well you can see it here. I'll bring you in. It's bringing it off. But what we'll try next, this can work. We'll try this acetone nail polish remover. Fortunately, my wife does manicures and that sort of stuff, so I have a bunch of this around. We'll put this on a rag and see how that works. There's the rag and the acetone. Let's see how that does. It looks like it's kind of doing it. I think a combination of the two is going to be the trick. We'll keep going at it. So I found that the alcohol, well, look at that. I guess I should have looked. That's just alcohol. I guess I'll go see if I can find some actual acetone in my wife's thing here. She has this labeled as alcohol, but this didn't work. So let me go see if I can find some actual acetone in her nail salon. But the alcohol didn't do anything besides loosen it up. But I was able to get it with the sandpaper. And oh, there you can see the, not focusing very good. There's the hole. And I've gone around it quite a bit. Let me get some acetone so we can test that, make sure that it works properly. Look at that, my wife got me good. But I've got it cleaned up. I loosened it. This stuff seemed to loosen it a bit, and the sandpaper worked pretty good. I'd like to try the acetone just so we can see if that works. Well, I found some more goodies in her shop there, and I tried it. Didn't seem to work as well as I had expected it to, but the sandpaper does work pretty good. So if you have acetone or alcohol, either one will kind of help loosen it, but the sandpaper definitely works. And I've got maybe about an inch or so around. That's what they recommend. Maybe I'll get a little bit more on this side cleaned up. And then I'm going to cut a patch that's going to cover approximately an inch or maybe 3/4 of an inch around this, and then we'll apply it. So of course, RTFM, read the freaking manual. This one here says, I bought this type B type, and it says it's a 24-hour adhesion. So this is the type that you're going to want to try to apply ahead of time. Wouldn't be bad to have this with you. Say if you're camping and you find a leak, you can patch it up and hopefully it'll be ready the next day. It comes with these alcohol pads. You're supposed to clean it with alcohol. I'm going to just keep the pad in this small patch, maybe with my kit, because then I can do it on the road. But I have a big thing of isopropyl, and of course my wife had some as well. And instead I just cut out a patch out of these large ones, and you can cut it square. I like to round it off on the edges. It just seems like it has less of a chance of tearing. So I've cleaned it. We'll let it dry a little bit. I'll apply that, and then I'll come back tomorrow. We'll blow this thing up and see how it works. Let's give her a shot here. This works best, obviously, if you have a hard surface underneath. I'm working on a table. If you press it out from the center, push all the air out of it. Upon reading the instructions here, it says that I can use a heat gun to decrease the set time, but I am just going to let it sit out in the sun today. Got a pretty nice day here in San Diego, so I'll put it out in the sun on the hood of my car. We'll let it dry and we'll pump this thing up tomorrow and check it. Through the magic of video, it's the next day already, and I blew this thing up, I don't know, 5 minutes ago. I have a mixture of soap and water here, so we'll spray it on here and see if we have any leaks. If it sprays, there we go. I want to get all around it and then just look for bubbles. And I don't see any. A little tiny little hole thing here, or a little scratch in the, what do I call this stuff? Flocking or whatever. Doesn't look like there's any issues there. So I'm gonna let this thing sit. We'll go 30 minutes or an hour and we'll see if it looks like it lost any pressure. But I think our patch is looking good. Here we are almost 2 hours later. Still looking pretty good. So I feel like this thing should be a usable piece of equipment again. What is this brand anyway? Oh, Ozark Trail. I think that's the Walmart brand. But pretty nice little setup. It actually has a pillow that comes with it. And supposedly what you do is you use this pillow to inflate this. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll see. I'm going to give this a shot. Maybe when I go car camping. It looks a little big for moto camping, but maybe for a one-nighter I could use it. But there you have it. We are repaired. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.